Hey, everybody, welcome to Shopping with Shana. I can't believe it's time to bring you a new must do deals video that runs from Wednesday, October the 29th, and will go through Tuesday, November the 4th of 2025. Um, there's a lot here. Yes, we have a lot of repeat deals, but they're not exactly the same. So we had a lot of rebates change, coupons change, all kinds of things going on. So there's a lot to talk about. So do me a huge favor. If you want the latest and greatest updates, as well as best deals that you're going to get at Kroger, or just multiple deals, the most deals that you're going to find at Kroger, hit that subscribe button as I try to bring every deal I can find for you. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you don't miss those updates that come in almost daily. For sure, I'll put out at least 2 more videos, maybe more than that, based on the deals that come in throughout the week for just the deals. And then, of course, you always want to be here for the ad previews and all that other good stuff. So we're going to jump right on into this because it's going to be a long video, but it's going to be well worth it. So let's do it. So we're going to start out with the 3-day sale. Yes, 3-day sale that is happening. Now, this 3-day sale still starts on Saturday. I know we've had a 2-day sale where it's Saturday and Sunday, but it's going to go all the way through Monday. Not real sure why we're doing Saturday through Monday. Nobody has been able to really answer that for me other than maybe it's a new month. But no real big ideas on why it's 3-day. There's no holiday. The holiday that's happening is on Friday. So I would understand Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I don't know that I understand Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But I'm not going to complain. This gives me more time to head to the store and grab some of these items because I am not good about shopping over the weekend. Now, just a quick note. So I'm looking at my region, which is on the far left, then the region from Texas that I kind of keep an eye on. For the most part, we're the same, although the picture is much cuter with the Texas, with the Texas board there behind the asparagus. So the asparagus is still going to be $1.49 per pound at both places. We have a Kroger beef shaved steak for 2 for $10 or $5 each. We have $1.99 on Lay's potato chips. We both are getting 24 packs of Coke. Well, I'm getting Coke, Pepsi, and 7-Up. Their region is getting Dr. Pepper or Pepsi for $7.99, so still a decent deal there. Now, my region is getting 5 for $10 on Tony's Pizzas or $2 each, and then their region is getting this, Twisted Tea Blue Moon for $13.99. So very interesting there. That's the main difference there. Obviously, if you are a Coke person and not a Pepsi person, that might bother you too, or vice versa. Well, of course, Pepsi's in both, so never mind. Now, one thing to keep a note on, that there is a bit of a matchup. We do have these, 2 off 3 digital coupons still available that does connect to the $7.99 price of that 24 pack. So you can use that. But there's a fetch rebate for 2,000 points when you buy 2. Problem is, it only said as of this morning there was 529 left. Will that even still be available come Saturday? I don't know. Will it be available for the full 3 days? Probably not. I have a feeling this rebate will be gone by the weekend, but it is still there. So I went ahead and threw it in here. So just take note, probably only going to be able to use the 2 off 3 digital coupon on the 24 packs. Also, 4 times the fuel points, digital coupons available to clip. We have it for Friday shopping only. And there are a few of you that still have 2 times the fuel points for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So go ahead and clip those coupons. And there's also a 4 times the fuel points on gift cards going through all the 4th. So we've had this for a few weeks. This is going to be the final week that you're going to be able to use this digital coupon. Now we may get another digital coupon. It's holiday season. We're going to see them pop up. Sometimes they last a whole week. Sometimes they're just a weekend. Sometimes they're like this one where they last for a couple different weeks. So we'll have to wait and see what we're going to get next. But if you need gift cards, now's the time to do it. Also, goodness gracious, guys, we've got a lot of coupons to talk about. We have a 4 times the fuel points on private selection. This will be the last and final week. It is their 25th anniversary of having the private selection products. And so they're offering a bonus 4 times the fuel points on any kind of private selection products that you purchase. And so just make sure that digital is clipped. I just clip it. And then if I happen to pick up a private selection or my husband goes to the store and picks up something from private selection, we're benefiting from that extra 4 times the fuel point. So all those digitals, get them clipped. All right, let's get into the main sale. So the big one here is the 5-time digital coupon sale. That's going to be the main sale for the rest of this week and the next week. Remember, these are 3-week sales. These are 5-time digital coupons, which means that you can use them up to 5 times in the same transaction. Now, these particular 5-time digitals are reusable coupons. So once you clip them, they go into your account and they do not come off. You can't unclip them. So they're in there for the full 3-week sale. And you can reuse them multiple times. So if you want more than 5 products, just split your transactions up and you can use it multiple times. These are just store coupons, so we can pair them with manufacturer coupons and we can pair them with rebate apps too. So I have several of them linked in the description box below with my referral codes. I bought a Fetch, Checkout 51, Swag Bucks, Merryfield. If you need any of those, sign up using my referral codes. It helps me to keep making these videos for you, but gives you some sort of extra savings in the process. All right, let's jump into this and let me show you what's going on. All right, so just a quick note, most of these deals are going to be repeat deals from last week. The problem is the Fetch rebates, a lot of them disappeared, including the one that goes with the General Mills cereals. And then some of them changed. So they went back down from Fetch. Remember, Fetchtopia was going on last week where they were double and sometimes tripled. And so Fetchtopia is now over. So some of those rebates came back down to whatever they were before. Now, there was a Fetch rebate for the General Mills cereals. There's nothing as of this morning. Now, will they put something else in? Probably. If not this week, they'll probably definitely get something in November. November 1st is on Saturday, so we may see something pop up. But anyway, buy 2 General Mills cereals that are regularly priced at $4.29. There's a 2.30 off 1 5-time digital coupon. That is a store coupon. We can pair it with the $1 off 2 manufacturer digital coupon. Out of pocket, pay $1.49 each or $2.98 total. Submit to Ibotta, get $1 back on 2, limit of 1 time. Final cost $1.98 total for 2 boxes of cereal or 99 cents each. This is still a really, really amazing deal. It's also a box top product, so you want to submit to the Box Top app and earn money for your school. Again, if you need that app, I do have my referral code linked in the description box below. Do sign up with the referral code. When you submit your first receipt and you've used a referral code, the school of your choice gets a $5 bonus and the school of my choice also gets a $5 bonus. So it's a win-win situation. Make sure you do that. Next deal is the Annie's Mac and Cheese. Grab 4 of these. They're regularly priced $1.99. There's a $1 off 1 5-time digital coupon. That is a store coupon. We're going to pair it with a $1 off 4 manufacturer digital coupon. Pay $2.96 out of pocket. And then we can submit to Ibotta for $1 back on 4. Limit of 1 time. Final cost ends up being $1.96 total or 49 cents per box, which is a great deal. This is another Box Top product. So submit to the Box Top app. And again, last week we had a Fetch rebate. Now it was a threshold rebate. So the numbers didn't change here other than the Fetch rebate is gone. Annie's Mac and Cheese Cups 4-count, regularly priced at $7.49, is on sale for $6.99. We have the 2 off 1 5-time digital coupon. Out of pocket, pay $4.99 each and then get 75 cents back from Ibotta, limit of 5 times. Final cost is $4.24 each. Again, another Box Top product there. Again, the Fetch rebate is gone, so that's the only thing that's changed this week. Another one here is the Annie's variety or value packs of snacks. The fruit snacks is what you kind of see there, but there's other snacks too. These are regularly priced at $10.99. They're on sale for $9.99. We have that $1 off 1 5-time digital coupon. Out of pocket, pay $8.99 each and then submit to Ibotta for that 50 cents back on 1. Limit of 5 times makes the final cost $8.49 each. And again, another Box Top product. And again, the Fetch rebate is gone this week. Next deal, and this one actually with the Fetch rebate not being available has made this go up in price this week. So I can't say that that all the changes are good changes. Most of the changes were bad changes this week. So that's unfortunate. Grab 4 of the Progresso soups. They're regularly priced at $2.79. They're on sale for $2.49. We have the $1 off 1 5-time digital coupon. That's a store coupon. We're going to pair it with the $1 off 4 manufacturer digital coupon. Pay $4.96 out of pocket. Ibotta is going to give $1 back on 3. It's limit of one time. And again, we had a fetch rebate for like 500 points back on 2. That has disappeared. That is gone. So the final cost ends up being $3.96 total, or 99 cents each. Still not a bad deal. Still a good deal, although it was slightly cheaper last week. Another deal here that we're missing the fetch rebate for, unfortunately, is the Pillsbury refrigerated items. Still grab 2 of them. They're regularly priced at $3.29. They're on sale for $2.99. We have the $1 off 1 5-time digital coupon, store coupon, pair it with the $1 off 2 manufactured digital coupon. Out of pocket, pay $1.49 each, or $2.98 total. Submit your receipt to Ibotta, get $1 back on 2, limit of one time. Makes the final cost $1.98 total, or 99 cents each. Still a great deal, even though we don't have the fetch rebate. And this is a box top product, so submit to the box top app. Next is the Betty Crocker brownie or cake mix. Buy 3 of them and you can mix and match them however you'd like. They're regularly priced anywhere from $2.19 to $2.29, but they're all on sale for $1.99 each. We have a 50-cent off 1 5-time digital coupon. So after taking that off, your total out of pocket is $4.47. We do have an Ibotta rebate for $1 back on 3. It's limit of one time. So the final cost ends up being $3.47 total, or $1.16 each. Again, another box top product. So make sure you submit to that box top app. Next deal we have is the Nature Valley granola. These are regularly priced at $5.99. They're on sale for $5.49 each. We have a $2.50 off 1 5-time digital coupon. Out of pocket, pay $2.99 each, and then get 50 cents back from Ibotta. It's a limit of 5 times. The final cost ends up being $2.49 each. Again, another box top product. Next deal is the Danable Smoothies 6-count. I brought this deal to you last week. If you did it, you may not have that $1 off 1 digital coupon at the bottom. So they're regularly priced at $3.79. There's a $1 off 1 5-time digital, and then there's the $1 off 1 manufactured digital. If you use both of them together, you'll pay $1.79 for one of these. Really good deal here is the Ragu pasta sauce, regularly priced at $2.69, on sale for $2.49. We have a $1 off 1 5-time digital coupon, and that's it, $1.49. Actually just did this deal last week. We had a big party. I did pasta. It was a great deal. I spent very little money for feeding about, I don't even know, 40 people. It was great. So anyway, $1.49 here. Kraft salad dressing, 16 ounces, regularly priced at $3.49. On sale for $2.99. We have that $1 off 1 5-time digital, which makes them $1.99. Just a great price here. Another really good one is the Hidden Valley Ranch 16 ounce. Grab 2 of them. They're regularly priced at $4.49. They're on sale for $3.99, but we have the $1 off 1 5-time digital coupon. Now, out of pocket is $2.99 each, or $5.98 total, and we're getting 75 cents back on both of them, or on 2, I should say. Limit of one time. Final cost is $5.23 total, or $2.62 each. And I know Kraft is a better deal, but there's nothing like Hidden Valley Ranch. It is the GOAT when it comes to ranch. So I'm just saying, go get your Italian dressing or whatever with Kraft, but come back here for the ranch. Next deal is the Old El Paso. So we've got a couple of different deals for this first scenario. The Old El Paso dinner kit that's regularly priced at $4.49, or the Old El Paso sauces that are regularly priced at $4.29. They're all on sale for $3.99, and we have a 50-cent off 1 5-time digital coupon. Out of pocket, pay $3.49 each, and then we have $1 back for the kits from Ibotta, or 50 cents back for the sauces from Ibotta. Final cost for the kits is $2.49 each, and the sauces is $2.99 each. Now, same digital coupon, but a couple extra deals that we have going on here. We have the Old El Paso shells that are regularly priced at $2.69, on sale for $2.49. Again, same 50-cent off 1 5-time digital coupon. And again, remember, you can split your transactions up as long as you have, do five, or whatever the case might be. Just make sure all of your Ibotta rebates. So if I'm going to do 5 taco shells, I want to make sure I have all 5 in the same transaction, right? And then the next transaction, I can do the sauces or whatever the case might be. Anyway, for the shells, it's out of pocket, $1.99 each. We get 50 cents back from Ibotta. It makes them $1.49 each. Good price here for that. Then if you are interested in the Old El Paso Carb Advantage shells or tortillas, they're regularly priced at $4.79. They're on sale for $3.99. That 50-cent off digital coupon applies to this as well. You'll pay $3.49. We did get a new Ibotta rebate. So last week it was $1.50 back on 2, limit of one time. Now it is 75 cents back on 1, limit of one time. So it makes the final cost $274. It's the same price as last week. You just can't buy two of them. Or you don't have to buy two of them. You just buy one of them. So there you go. Next deal is the Siete Maize Corn Chips, regularly priced at $5.99, on sale for $3.99. Use the dollar off one 5-time digital coupon. Out of pocket, pay $2.99 each, and then submit to Ibotta for $1.25 back on one. Limit of 5 times. Makes the final cost $1.74 each. All right, Simple Truth pasta, 16 ounce. This is the pasta that I bought last week when I did my big meal because it was the cheapest. Regularly priced at $1.69. There's a 50 cent off one 5-time digital coupon. The final cost ends up being $1.19 each. However, the Barilla pasta is actually the cheapest. And I got to be honest with you, I forgot to look up the name of someone I have to give a shout out to. They posted on the Facebook page. I need to give credit to that person. I apologize about that. I will try to put something at the bottom here for you, thanking you. But Barilla pasta, 16 ounce, regularly priced at $1.99, is on sale for $1.79 each. Use the 50 cent off one 5-time digital coupon, pay $1.29 each. So this is where this was slightly more expensive. However, I didn't realize we had a Merryfield rebate for this. We do. We have 750 points back on one. It's a limit of 4 times, and it's good through the rest of this particular sale week. So that's 75 cents back on each box, which makes these boxes now 54 stinking cents. This is a really, really good deal. I'm actually planning on just maxing out this rebate and grabbing all 4 on Friday when I do my 4 times the fuel points haul. We go through pasta pretty quickly. My girls absolutely love just noodles and cheese, which is weird. Noodles, butter, and cheese. Maybe it's not weird, but I don't know. It's kind of boring, but it makes for a quick, easy meal. So thank you so much to whoever I have on the bottom of the screen. I'm thanking. Next deal we have is the Velveeta Shells and Cheese Big Cup 2-count, regularly priced at $5.49. There's a $1.50 off one 5-time digital coupon. Out of pocket, pay $3.99, and then submit that receipt to Shopkick. We have 550 kicks back on one, limit of 5 times. It's a little over $2 back, making the final cost $1.79 each. Same digital coupon, different product. The Kraft Mac and Cheese Big Cup 2-count, regularly priced at $5.49. We have a $1.50 off one 5-time digital coupon. Like I said, it's the same one for the Velveeta. Pay out of pocket $3.99 each. Take your receipt, submit it to Shopkick for 550 kicks. Again, limit of 5 times. Makes the final cost $1.79 each. Now, if you are really into this and you want to max out this deal for both the Velveeta and the Kraft, do that. Grab 5 of the Velveeta, check out. Then 5 of the Kraft and check out. Just make sure you split your transactions. Then you can submit your receipts to Shopkick and get all that money back. Next deal we have is the Get 'em snacks. So this is like baby snacks, Gerber, kid snacks, that kind of thing. You want to grab 2 bags of them. They're regularly priced at $3.19. They are on sale this week for $3 each. We have a $1 off 2 5-time digital coupon. So we'll pay $5 for 2 bags, and then we're going to take a receipt, submit it to Ibotta, get another $1 back on 2, limit of 1 time. Makes the final cost $4 total, or $2 each. Next deal is the Yo Crunch Yogurt 4-count, regularly priced at $3.99. We have a $1 off one 5-time digital, making the out-of-pocket $2.99, and I buy a rebate for $1 back on one. It's a limit of 5 times. Final cost ends up being $1.99 each. Next, we have the Breyer S'more sandwiches, regularly priced at $4.79. We have a $1 off one 5-time digital coupon. Out of pocket, pay $3.79 each. Ibotta has a rebate for $1 back on one. Fetch rebate has gone back down. It was 3,000 points for Fetchtopia last week. It's gone back down to 1,500 points back on one, limit of 5 times. But I actually did purchase one of these last week. I was going to grab all 5 of them, but my store literally only had one on the shelf. So that was all I could get. But I wanted to try them. So I did grab them. So I got my freebie last week. I like them. So all of you people that don't like them, I don't know. They do have a bit of a coffee-ish taste to them. So my little one hated it, but my older child loved it. So my one that likes coffee loved them. My little one was like, no, thank you. But I didn't mind it, and I don't like coffee. It was okay. It's not my favorite, but I definitely don't mind eating it. So anyway, that's my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. But when I bought it and submitted for Fetch, this rebate, the Unilever frozen novelties, also rang up for 1,000 points back on 15, limit of 7 times. So note that there is another rebate that pairs with this too. So the final cost is $1.29 each. Obviously, last week it was completely free and a moneymaker because we were getting double the points on fetch, but still not a bad deal. Next deal, and this is new to the channel, is the McCain frozen potatoes, regularly priced at $4.99, on sale for $4.29. We have the dollar off one 5-time digital coupon, and there is a dollar off one manufactured digital coupon. Pair them together. You're going to get one bag for $2.29. Next is the Kroger Butter Stick 16 ounce, regularly priced at $3.99 with a dollar off one 5-time digital. It's going to leave your out of pocket or final cost at $2.99. Amazing deal here. Next, we have the Ryle Tea. These regularly priced at $2.49, on sale for $2.29. We have the 50-cent off one 5-time digital coupon, so your out of pocket's $1.79 each. Then go over to Ibotta and submit for 50 cents back on one, limit of 5 times. So these are now $1.29 each. Again, if you don't know where these teas can be found, they're actually found in the pharmacy section by Diet Food. So when you go to look for them, that's where they're at. Next, we have the Pepperoni Dog Treats 22.5 ounce. Grab 2 of them. They're regularly priced at $12.99. We have the 2 off one 5-time digital coupon, so your out of pocket is $10.99 each or $21.98. Our fetch rebate, again, went down because we had that Fetchtopia last week where they were doubled. So now it's back down to 1,900 points when you buy 2. It's a limit of 3 times. Final cost ends up being $20.08 total or $10.04 each. Next deal is the Airwick Scented Oil Refill 2-count, regularly priced at $6.49. We have the sale of $5.89 each, 2 off one 5-time digital coupon pairs with the 3 off one digital coupon, and the final cost ends up being just 89 cents. Next, we have the finished dishwasher pods, regularly priced at $5.49. They're on sale for $4.49. Use the $1.50 off one 5-time digital coupon and pair it with the $1 off one digital coupon. I did see last week a few people said that they had the 2 off one digital coupon. I did not have this digital. Maybe you had to clip it and I didn't clip it and it disappeared. But check and see. If you have that, then you're getting it for 99 cents. If you don't, you just have the $1 off one. It's $1.99. Next deal is the Snuggle Fabric Softener, 74.8 ounce, regularly priced at $9.99, on sale for $7.99. We have the 2 off one 5-time digital coupon, and you'll pay $5.99 out of pocket. Ibotta will give you $1.25 back on one, limit of 1 time. Final cost ends up being $4.74. Next deal is the Persil laundry detergent or packs that are regularly priced at $13.99. There's a 2 off one 5-time digital coupon, so you end up paying $11.99 each. And then we have these great large Ibotta rebates: 4 back on 1 for the Ultra Packs, limit of 3 times, and a 4 back on 1 for the Activewear, limit of 2 times. Final cost ends up being $7.99 each. All right, guys, I am going to just continue pushing on. I know this video is going to be pretty long, but I did 2 videos last week, and to be honest with you, like, hardly anyone watched the second video. Everybody watched the first one. So we're just going to stick to one video unless I see some big changes happen or I get an outrage of people that want me to split the videos. Anyway, we have this personal care event that's going on, including cosmetics, beauty, all those good things, where we save $5 instantly when we spend $15. We have to get our total up to $15 after store coupons, but before manufacturer coupons. And then we can also pair it with rebate apps. We get some pretty good deals. Let me show you the matchups. They kind of all have changed. Most of the coupons expired last week and some of the rebates disappeared. So everything, although I have some of the same items, all the scenarios have kind of changed. Let me show you what I do have. First one is on the Secret deodorant. If you grab 3 of them, they're regularly priced at $8.49. They're on sale for $6.99, so your total is $20.97. 5 comes off instantly because we bought 3. Now, I did show you this deal last week in a updated video, but the 6 off 3 digital coupon expired on the 25th. We got a new one. So now we have through this week and part of next week to grab them with the 6 off 3 digital coupon. Your out of pocket is $9.97 or $14.97 is what Fetch will read it as. And then our Fetch rebate for 2,200 points when we spend 15, which will be 3 cents shy of that, unfortunately. So it's $9.97 total or $3.33 each. Now, if you want to hit that fetch rebate for the secret, here's the scenario. And yes, we did get 2 brand new coupons. So that's 6 off 3 and the 3 off 1. They both expired last week on the 25th, and we got new ones for this week. So grab 3 of the secret deodorants regularly priced at $8.49 on sale for $6.99. 1 of the secret whole body deodorant that's regularly priced at $13.99 on sale for $12.99. So our total comes out to $33.96. 5 comes off instantly 2 times because we hit that $15 twice. So $10 comes off. 6 off 3 digital comes off. The 3 off 1 digital comes off for the whole body deodorant. And then we have the $14.96 out of pocket, or $24.96 is how Fetch will read it, because the 5 instant savings comes off at the end of the receipt. It doesn't come off the products on the receipt. And then we're going to submit to Ibotta, get $1 back on 1. This is a new rebate for the whole body deodorant, and then Fetch rebate for 1,100 points back on 15. Now that was, again, doubled last week because of Fetchtopia, so that one came down, but we didn't have the Ibotta rebate to pair with it. So it ends up only being 10 cents more than last week, than how we did it. So $12.86 total, or $3.22 each. So not a terrible deal. Last week was slightly better with the Fetchtopia deal without the Ibotta rebate. But this week, it's kind of a wash, to be honest with you. All right, another one of these deals. Now, real quick, the Fetch rebate, as of this morning, is still showing the Fetchtopia 4,400 points when you spend 15. I've checked it multiple times to see if they'll change it. I don't know if this is an oversight, and if this does change, obviously the price will change. So grab 3 of the Old Spice deodorants regularly priced at $8.49 on sale for $7.99. The total is $23.97. 5 comes off instantly because we're buying over $15. We have a brand new 6 off 3 digital. We had one last week, but it expired on the 25th. We got a new one, $12.97 out of pocket. But again, Fetch reads it as $17.97 because of where the instant savings comes off at. Submit to Ibotta for 2 back on 1, limit of 2 times. We get $4 back there. And then as of right now, as I'm making this video, we still have 4,400 points back when we spend $15. It's a limit of 3 times. So the final cost ends up being $4.57 total, or $1.52 each. I do suspect that is going to drop to $2,200. So we're going to have to add $2.20 to that final cost. That's my guess is what's going to happen. But I went ahead and left it in case it sticks, or the oversight, or whatever the case might be. So if you do want to grab this, double check your Fetch rebate and make sure that you have that larger Fetch. Again, next deal here is the Dove Body Wash 20 ounce. These are regularly priced at $8.99 on sale for $8.49. We have 3 of the Axe men's deodorants regularly priced at $5.49. Total is $24.96. You could throw something else in there to get you to $30 if you wanted to. 5 comes off instantly because we hit that $15. We have a 2 off 1 digital for the Dove and a 5 off 2 digital for the Axe. After all of that savings, that's $12 in savings. It's $12.96, or Fetch reads it as $17.96. There is 2,000 points back on 15. Yes, it went down. It was 4,000 points last week. So we're spending $2 more, and it's a limit of 7 times. Final cost ends up being $10.96 total, or $2.74 each. It only ends up being about 50 cents more per product, which is not too bad from last week. Again, not a huge deal, but we did have a slight better savings last week with Fetchtopia. So the next deal I have for you is the Dove shampoo and conditioner deal. If you want to grab 4 bottles, that's going to be the best deal to get to that Fetch rebate. They're regularly priced at $5.49. They're on sale for $4.99. So our total comes out to $19.96. $5 comes off instantly because we spent $15. 4 off 2 digital coupon comes off for the Dove, leaving your out of pocket at $10.96. Again, Fetch is going to read that as $15.96. because of where the instant savings is. Submit to Fetch for 2,500 points back on $12, limit of 7 times, and the final cost ends up being $8.46 total, or $2.12 each. Again, this is a little higher than last week because of Fetchtopia. We were getting double that amount of points back from Fetch. This is a new deal, completely new. The Crest mouthwash, 32 ounce. Grab 2 bottles. They're regularly priced at $8.99. They're on sale for $8.49. Our total is $16.98 total, and 5 comes off instantly. Then we also have, so the out of pocket is $11.98. And then we also have the Ibotta rebate for 2 back on 1, limited 3 times. We get $4 back there, making the final cost $7.98 total, or roughly $3.99 each. Next deal we have is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. Now, the product itself is regularly priced at $15.99, and it is instant savings. Like super easy deal. So total is $15.99. Don't have to put anything else with it. $5 comes off instantly. Plus, we have a 2-off-1 manufacturer digital coupon. So $8.99 is now the final price. All right, so let's talk about some Kroger deals. I just have a couple of them for you since we have so many deals of the main sale that are happening. But I wanted to get to a couple of deals that you don't want to miss out on, and then we'll jump into those brand new weekly digital. So everything at the end of the video is completely new to the channel. All right, let me show you what's going on. All right, so the first one, and again, this is a completely new deal this week. Last week, these Frollies were on weekly digital, and they're actually were more expensive. So this is a better deal. Grabbing 2 of the Frollies fruit bars are regularly priced at $5.29. No sale price this week, but they're buy one, get one. So you'll pay $5.29 out of pocket, and we'll get 75 cents back on each box from Ibotta. So that's a whole $1.50 back. Final cost ends up being $3.79 total, or $1.90 each. So if you like these, not a bad price. Then we do have a deal on the Kellogg's cereals. So this week, and by the way, the Quaker and like Captain Crunch and Life cereal are no longer on the buy 2 get 3 free. I checked it this morning. They're gone. But we do have a buy 2 get 3 free for the Kellogg cereals that are regularly priced at $4.49. So out of pocket, you're only going to spend the money for 2 cereals, $8.98. Ibotta has $1 back on 2, limit of 1 time. So the final cost ends up being $7.98 total, which is roughly $1.60 per box of cereal. Not a bad deal here. Now, I would love to see just slightly more savings here. I like to get my cereals down to almost $1 or less, but still not a terrible deal. Kellogg's deals aren't quite as often as like the General Mills cereals deal. So again, if you rather have Frosted Flakes or Fruit Loops, go for it. All right, let's move into the weekly digital deals. Okay, so everything is brand new. We always get our weekly digitals on Wednesday. They're good for 1 solid week, and then we get new weekly digitals the next week. These are store coupons that you can use up to 5 times in the same transaction. But unlike the 5-time digital coupon sale, these are one and done coupons. So once you use them, they disappear and you can't use them again. So if you want all 5 products, get all 5 of them in the same transaction. Now, these are store coupons. We can pair manufacturer and rebate apps with them. So let's get into this and see what we've got going on. Produce this week. I got quite a bit of produce for my region. Check your region and see what you got. I got blackberries and raspberries for $2.99, Honeycrisp apples for $1.49 per pound, pomegranates for $2.49, Nature Sweet tomatoes for $2.49, and Barlett pears for $1.49 per pound. Then as far as the meat deals, I always like to show these to you because it's great to have all these like wonderful carby sides and things like that. We need actual like main courses, right? So Oscar Mayer lunch meat is $2.99. The Cooked Perfect meatballs, I wish I had this deal last week, but that's okay. $4.99. I paid only 50 cents more per bag of what I bought, but I would have rather grabbed the Cooked Perfect. Oscar Mayer bacon is $4.99, and then we have the Kroger Party Wings at $7.99. And my dad's gonna absolutely flip over this. The Kroger corned beef is $5.49 per pound. He like loves corned beef, so I'm definitely hooking him up. But there's the main meat deals that we have for the weekly digitals. Now let's talk about some matchups, including the Lubriderm lotion or body wash. I didn't realize that Lubriderm had body wash, but they do. Now the prices were all over the place. There was $9.99 all the way up to $13.49. The sale prices were $7.99 to $9.99, but there was like one body wash for 24 ounce that was still $13.49 that didn't go down. So again, all over the place. They're going to be $4.99 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon. Plus we have a 3-off-1 digital coupon that attaches too. So remember the $4.99 is a store coupon. The $3 off is a manufacturer coupon. They do work together in the same transaction, and the final cost for one of these is $1.99. So again, if you play this smart, you could get your body wash 24 ounce from $13.49 and get it all the way down to $2, which is a pretty good savings. Next matchup I have for you, and this one's actually going to have two slides. So the first one we're going to talk about the Depend, and then the second one we'll talk about the Poise. You could do both of these in the same transaction, okay? But the Depend adult underwear and night defense, so the two different ones, are regularly priced at $16.99. They're $12.99 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon. Pay $12.99 each, and then we have two different Ibotta rebates, 2 back on 1 for the adult and 2 back on 1 for the night. They're both a limit of one time, but if you did them in the same transaction, they'd be $10.99 each. Now let's move on to Poise. Poise pads are regularly priced anywhere from $16.99 to $17.99. They're $12.99 each with a 5-time weekly digital. Pay that out of pocket. We have an Ibotta rebate. There's $2.25 back for the pads and $1.75 back for the ultra thin pads. So it's as low as $10.49 for one bag, but again, do the math there. And like I said, if you want to do all 4 deals, then do them all in the same transaction so that weekly digital will work and you're good to go. Next deal that you definitely want to grab is the Kroger ice cream 48 ounce, regularly priced at $2.99, but just $1.99 with the weekly digital this week. It's a great deal. We also have the Red Baron pizza that's regularly priced at $5.29, on sale for $3.99, but could be just $2.99 each for the 5-time weekly digital coupon. And if you know anything about me, you've been here for any length of time, you know that this is one of my favorite deals. We absolutely love Red Baron frozen pizza around here, and I hate paying more than $3. So I'm super happy about this deal. Then the next one here is the half-gallon milk, right? So white or chocolate is in my region. Check your region. Not all regions include the chocolate milk. Now, the regular price for the white milk is $1.89, and the regular price for the chocolate is $2.49. But they're going to be just $1.39 each with the 5-time weekly digital coupon. So that's the final cost, $1.39, which equals out, remember, if you put 2 together, that's $2.78 per gallon. Now, take note, in my region, the gallon of white milk is $2.59. It is cheaper than $2.78. So if I'm going to grab 2 white milks, I need to just grab a gallon because I'm going to pay less money and get the same amount. Now, if now chocolate milk's a whole different story because a gallon of chocolate milk in my region is $3.59. So it's much better deal to buy the half gallons of chocolate milk. But check your region prices. Make sure you do what makes sense for you. All right, guys, question of the day. What's your favorite deal? I'm trying to hurry through this video so it's not ridiculously long, although I do know it's quite long. Let me know what your favorite deal is. If I've missed any deals, please leave it in the comments. Let me know. I will, of course, try to give you a shout out. I know I've say that. I've been really bad about it this past week just because, man, life is crazy right now. I don't know about you guys, but I am ready for Thanksgiving break and Christmas break. But I'm ready for Christmas break because that means my semester is over and I get a whole month off from teaching, which is great. And I can focus better on everything. But it is hardcore. I am teaching 7 classes right now, and between my 7 classes, my 3 children, and everything that's going on in my life, it is craziness. So I love all of you that are here for me every single week, every single time I post a video. You guys are amazing. Thanks for watching. If you made it to the end, let me know your favorite deal and give me an emoji too. I think we'll do that. Have a wonderful rest of your day. If you haven't seen the Walmart details on the Black Friday events, go check out that video. I posted it last week. Go check it out. Leave me a comment. Say that, leave me a comment about something. I don't know. Just say you came from another video and you're excited about Black Friday or you're not excited. I don't know. Whatever the case might be. Have a wonderful rest of your day and I'll be back with you with more deals later. Bye, guys.